Oh no. Oh no.
Why am I rolling, dude?
Pull out, Goose.
Things are not good, dude. I think the old wind wing is not. Things are not good. Help!
Bail out.
No chance. That's an afterburner.
Yeah, you're totally burning now.
Yeah, something.
Hey everybody, Casmo here, and in this video we're going to continue the lesson I started with Mover. He was gracious with his time to show me some F-16 stuff, zipping around in the Viper. This is just part 2 of that first night. We were trying to do some air-to-air stuff. I suck at formations, and then we came back into base to do some simulated engine failures. Had a good time. Hope you enjoy. Hope you learned something. It's probably not visually stunning, but listen to Mover talk about all the stuff, and you can learn a lot about the fighter community and how to do some stuff. So enjoy.
That is completely washed out.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah.
So like we talked about, I mean, we did a little bit of a pre-brief there, but you join on the left side. Typically 2 join on the left side or inside the turn. For now, you know, like if we were coming into this weather here, I'd level off, let you get on board.
Okay.
Or I'd tell you, call tide. So you take a radar lock and we'd go through it, you know, in trail. But I'm going to kind of work our way through it here and not drag you through the weather. So I see you're a half mile, but I don't see you.
I'm at
where are
your
you?
7. I'm about to blow past you. Fuck.
You can use the radar.
Ah, shit. Hello.
There you are. All right, we'll set 350. Okay, so we said we would talk about some formations. Where the hell did you go?
I'm still here. 7 o'clock. Work my way.
All right, get to a route. 2 ships, what's the 500 feet? Let's start there. Just do some position keeping.
I'm trying, boss. I'm trying.
Real life, I would not have you this close already. Perfect. Okay, so we do a lot of stuff calm out. So what you'll see me do now is porpoise the nose.
All right.
That's too much. I'm doing this in external view. And you would go out to line abreast left side.
All right. And that's 1 mile, you said.
Yep. So reference 030. We use that as a heading. So when we talk about formation keeping, reference is for heading, set is for airspeeds. So if I say set 350, reference 030, that's what that means. And now you can use your air-to-air attack end to help you station keep. You can also use geometry, right? So if you're aft, you can ramp down and not burn a lot of fuel. And if you're getting in front, you can climb to try to change that airspeed for altitude.
Right.
And this is basically our basic station keeping formation. So you're at a mile, which is good. You know, you're basically looking over your left shoulder. And this is kind of our happy place. You know, this is our starting point. Usually, the more tactical you are, the farther away you want to be, and that gives you the ability to clear through me. So, and for me to check your 6. So now I can clear your entire 6. I can see in front of you. I can see through you, and you don't want to be co-altitude with me, because, well, bad guys can see us, right? So you want to either stack low or high, usually based off environmentals. So, like, if there's a low cloud deck, you would want to stack high because it's ants on the blanket. but that's getting a little bit more varsity stuff like that. So right now, we're kind of going to the edge of our airspace. So the first thing we're going to do is I'm going to show you a 90-degree turn to the left. Okay, so 90 degrees left is heading 300. So it's all calm out. So what you'll see me doing is I'll start turning like I'm doing now, and it's mil power G to hold airspeed.
Okay.
And you start turning now. So start your turn and roll out. So that's not too bad right there. So you're just a little aft. So what I can do is I can check the formation to the right. So I would say, okay, if we were setting up for something, I'd go, hey, check 320. So that we'd reference 320, and we'd both be there. You're at 2 miles, which is a little far. Probably hard for you to see me, especially in DCS.
Yeah.
But
turn as hard as
you can. Yeah. So it's mil power G to hold airspeed, and you're holding. Your vertical alignment basically depends on where your position is in the formation. If you need to fix something or not. Dude, you are way out there. I don't even see you.
Yeah, I got you. I'm trying to angle my way back in, but I'm hauling ass here. I'm at your like 2 o'clock now.
Okay, so let's check it left back to 300. And that should, and when I say check, it's just an in place. Let's keep it going, 290.
All right, 290.
And I'm fixing the formation for you. Now, as a wingman, dude, it's your job to be in position, but
Sure.
I'm helping you out. A good flight lead will help you out there. Okay, so that is 290. So if we were going to go back the other way, right? So now, let's say we wanted to do a 90 right. Well, actually, no, we want to go left because I want to show you this. My bad.
Okay.
Right, so left would be 90 left, so 200, right? We're referencing 290. Mm-hmm. So I give you a wing flash. So I go wing flash. You see that? You start turning. So you start turning mil power G to hold airspeed to heading 200. And I'm waiting. It's gonna take a minute. And now all you do is you go to 200. And I'll put you right where I need us. Like so. That's what it should look like. We should roll out like this.
Right.
Make sense?
Yeah.
Dude, I don't know why the HUD is so washed out. That's crazy. Okay, so referencing 200, let's push it up for the G warm-up, G exercise. I'll show you that because we talked about it. And now you can see here, if we wanted to, where are we? Reference bullseye. Well, we are 034 for 22. Or
023 for 33?
Yeah. 022, sorry, I'm looking at the cursor. Yeah, 022 for 31 now. All right, so at least 400 knots. I think I left you. Let's check it left.
Good. All right.
190. And then I'd give you a fence-in call, which
I fucked up. You're supposed to turn first. Right.
We haven't turned at all yet.
Oh, I thought you did the flash.
No.
Okay.
This will be comment because it's an in-place turn.
Gotcha. All right, my bad.
All right, so reference 190. One's ready. Come back. Two's ready. You're at least a mile. In place 90 left. Go. So now you just start turning, and that's mil power. 4 to 5 Gs. And the first turn is just checking the system. Make sure your G suit inflates. All right, so you roll out a 100,
right,
and get back to that 400 knots, and then I do this so I can watch you. And now, for G awareness, in place 180 left. So we're going 180 degrees all the way back around to the left. Go. And now we're getting that 5 to 7 Gs.
Right.
and not to go below 200 or 300 knots. So, all right, and then in place 90 left. And then now it's an SOP thing. My previous squadron, you know, they would call G's, say I'm good, you know, all that stuff. Most combat squadrons, it's by exception. And then as we roll out here, did you turn with me?
Yeah,
Did I lose you?
No, I got you. I'm pretty far out, but I'm with you.
Okay, and then we pop a flare for the flare check.
I don't know if mine's
Which
working.
I'm in a program or something. It's just popping flares now.
Right.
It should be 1. Reference 180. Oh, I see you. Let's check it left 150. So I'm just fixing the formation. The other thing too, at this point, I'd reset the G meter. So you go warn reset. Push that down. That'll reset the G meter.
Warn reset. Where's that at?
At the top, on your up front control panel, drift cutout, norm, warn reset. If you push that switch down. Yeah. Do you want to try that heat to guns, or do you want to do some more turns? Oh God, you're way out there. Let's check it right back to about to 180.
Yeah, I don't have a good sense of like my, you know, like my power settings. I don't ever fly this one, so.
Yeah, that's fine.
Either too much or not enough.
Let's tell you what. I'm going to start a left-hand turn. I want you to just get on a rejoin line with me. So I'm going to slow down to 350, and I'm just going to start a left-hand turn. Sorry, and I just want you to rejoin. So we'll just work on just a basic rejoin.
All right. So just back into route.
Yeah, just get route formation. So that's not too bad. You're kind of going aft, so you want to bring me back up forward on the rejoin line. Y'all did rejoins in the Apache, huh?
I mean,
I guess not like this.
Not like this, yeah. Oh my God.
Yeah, I'm a little slow. Okay, now you're forward.
Yeah, I'm trying to slow down. I've got the thing all the way back. I guess speed brakes out. Doing everything I can.
Altitude.
You set off my radar somewhere. So what happens, like, in this situation, because I'm sure this happens, where you lose sight, like something like that happens, what's the sort of procedure? What does the guy do?
You break out from the formation. So you would deconflict, and we call blind first. So you go blind, you know, 2's blind at, usually we tell them to do altitude, you know, 2's blind, 17,000. And I'd say 1's at, you know, 17,000 left-hand turn, visuals your right, you know, whatever. And then we select altitudes if we didn't see each other.
Yeah, I'm just trying to get a feel for this throttle. You don't like to slow down.
I need to tighten mine up, so to speak. It's I'm using that Wing Viper throttle. It's a little on the loose, but you don't trim. I don't know if you've been trimming, but don't trim. The jet trims itself.
Oh, okay.
Everything's at 1G.
So you literally never trim it, like, at all?
Not unless it's bent. If it's a bent jet, you know, or if you got some kind of store on it and it's asymmetric, but typically you don't trim at all. So just some stuff you can look at on your radar. You know, your radar cursor shows you bullseye position, so you know, wherever you move it.
Okay.
Like mine says 246 for, you know, if you go over bullseye, it'll say, you know, basically 0. And then at the bottom it has our position, so 101 for 12. And that's another one, you know, if we get separated, that's something we might use is bullseye positions, bullseye cuts to get back together. And then, I mean, you can use your HSD, but typically, you know, most of your work is done in your radar. Unless you need to correlate a position or something like that. So right now, I'm just following the waypoints, I'm going to bring us in for a nice long initial.
Right.
So we'll come up initial, attack initial, like we talked about. And so right now you're cleared fighting wing, which is a 30 to 70 degree cone, 500 to 1500. You can go out to extended fighting wing, about 3,000 feet if you need to. But so it just gives you a cone. The big thing is just don't sit at aft, you know, dead 6.
Right. And it's either side, or do you specify what side when you do that?
It's a cone. It's either side. Yeah,
okay.
it's either side.
Yeah. Yeah, we call that like combat cruise.
Yeah. Yeah, it's comfortable, especially like we're about to go through some weather here, and I'll probably pop through the clouds.
Hmm.
Man, this looks really, really realistic. Minus everything being a haze.
Right.
So typically, too, in a descent, as a flight lead, you know, I'll always try to give my wingman something. Mm-hmm. So, you know, whether it's idle, like if I go idle, that gives you boards. If I need to go boards, then I will only min board. Like I'll try not to ever put you in a situation where you've got nothing.
Right. Yeah.
But like for you as a smart wingman, you know, up here we're gonna make a left-hand turn to realign.
Yeah, I was
with
just
final.
thinking about
so
that. I'm gonna swing over to the right.
Yeah, but then you need to be on the right side for the brake because you know it's going to be a left-hand brake, right? So it's just positioning yourself. Like you could stay on the left side to save some fuel if you wanted to,
right?
And then you know, go from there.
Yeah, because I'm about to put in a lot of power to stay in position in the turn.
Right.
A lot more.
So for tack initial, we go 350 knots, and actually you can go faster if you were doing like the high TRP or something like that, tactical recovery pattern. Navy guys, you know, they do the carrier brake or whatever, or all that stuff, but you know, for the Air Force, it's about staying high above threats and getting there, you know, in one piece. So for us, we're going to come up initial at 2,000 feet minimum with a 500-foot field elevation, so 2,000 feet MSL. And you're going to be line abreast on the right-hand side, 1 mile. And then I'd give you the zipper, but when you start seeing my jet move like we talked about, that's when you go.
Altitude.
Still getting nice and set up for a 3 mile. I am fast, but it's because I'm giving you something. So here, I would use geometry to wind up line abreast on the right-hand side, because this is this continuous left-hand turn.
Okay.
And this is how a lot of patterns are working out. And a lot of them will have step downs too, which just makes it worse because they won't want you to fly like high over these subdivisions and stuff. All right, so I'm rolling out on course, 2,000 feet, 350 knots. You're looking good over there. So, you know, make a 1-1 initial. And then they would say report base.
I'm braking when you're braking.
Yep. Yep, so I'd give you the double click, and then I would go. And you're going to brake to 90, and then align yourself with the runway, right? Because of how far over you are.
Right.
300 knots is the gear speed. In case you're wondering, there are no flaps.
Okay. All right. And
unlike the Navy, it's a level turn. So, you know, like a carrier brake or whatever would be a descending turn.
Mm-hmm.
You haven't done one of these in forever. And again, same thing. You know, no trim or anything like that. Just...
And when are you dropping gear? Have you already dropped gear?
I drop gear, yeah. So
okay.
we make a 1-1 base gear low approach. So what we'll do is we'll low approach and then rejoin to go to high key.
All right.
Dude, this thing's going way fast. Oh boy. So remember, you've always got the board override if you need it. So holding that speed brake switch out, it'll retract back to, I think, 43 degrees. It's been a while. And we're just going to low approach. Muscle memory. And Mako 11's on the Gilcrest high key. And they would say, yep. And this depends on your procedures. So what I want you to do is just chase me through this. Are you still visual?
Yeah, I'm just now on my go around.
I'll extend so you can rejoin. Actually, you could square the corner here.
Yeah, I got you in sight. You're good.
So right-hand turn, we're gonna go up to 8,000 feet. And the idea is to arrive at our numbers when we get there. So 8,000 feet. About 220 knots or so. Got a little bit of weather. We're gonna fight up here. If I have to stay low for whatever reason, then I want a little bit more energy. Which it looks like I'm only gonna get about 7,500 or so because of the ceiling. They probably would not give me high key knowing that. But we'll see. Oh God, why am I rolling? Why am I rolling?
Oh.
Why am I rolling?
Oh no. Oh no.
Why am I rolling, dude?
Pull out, Goose.
Things are not good. Dude, I think the old wind wing is not, things are not good. Help!
Bail out.
What the?
Hoover's lost control. He's heading out to sea. Oh no.
Dude, what the hell? Why did it do that?
It's probably got something double mapped. Once again, a big thank you to Mover for spending some time with me. I am terrible at this. It doesn't help that I just do not know the F-16. We did some more stuff last night, and I was even worse. So he's incredibly patient, and a big thanks to him for taking time to do that with me. And a big thank you, as always, to Patreon YouTube members. I very much appreciate your support. And thanks to all of you guys for watching these videos. Hopefully you're learning something at my expense. That's really why I do this stuff. I know I look like an absolute clown show out there, but the point really is to kind of share that knowledge with everyone else. So hopefully you're picking something up, and I'm not a complete buffoon just for the sake of YouTube. We'll talk to you guys later. Take it easy. Have a good one. Field in sight.
Yeah. Cleared the visual.